Hi, my name's Allison. I started my fostering career, I think it's about 12 or 13 years ago, but I actually originally started working for an agency and the agency changed. So I decided that I had a look around and I decided I would go to the local authority. I've never regretted it. I've always had a lot of support. I work with some really fantastic people. My social worker and I, she understands me, and I think that's really, really important. You have a parent and a child, so it could be a mum and baby, it could be a dad and baby, and it could be a mum, dad and baby. You guide that person and you help that person. Sometimes you'd have a monitor in your bedroom, and so that you can hear that they're getting up to them, or that you can go in to start with and you can help them feed the baby, whether it be breast or bottle, and that you do become quite in tune with that person. You spend a lot of time with them, so it can be quite intense. So in a way, we're sort of nurturing the parent to nurture their child, and you're there almost like they're living on their own, cooking, shopping, all of those sorts of things like a young mum would need, or dad, would need some help with. But you're there as their safety net and to back up. And as the weeks go along, you come away further and further, so that they are demonstrating that they can sustain looking after a baby and keeping a home in the community. So it might be that a young person who's got learning difficulties, so that you work with them to help them learn and to look after their babies. It might be a care leaver who's got no support and just needs somebody to guide them in the right direction, talk to them about sterilisation and stimulation, because they might not have grown up around those sorts of parenting, so that you're guiding them and helping them. It might be somebody who's been in a relationship that could be quite abusive, and you want to give that person the tools to separate from the person and focus on the baby. It's strange really when they move on, because you're really happy that you've helped them, and it is sad, but on the other hand, I'm really pleased for that young person, because they kept their child, they've proved that they can do it, and actually you've helped them do that. So it's quite a rewarding feeling as well. I feel it gives me great job satisfaction. I don't want to say job, because I don't think it's a job, I think it's a vocation, if I'm honest, but it gives me a lot of satisfaction. Yes, it is sad, but yes, I'm happy as well, because ultimately we've achieved what we wanted to achieve. We have a group where we meet once a month and we talk. We have our own WhatsApp group. We do talk to each other. We bounce ideas off each other. I've always felt very supportive. I mean, I've got a really good social worker, and I can phone her up and say, and we will discuss things. I felt far more supportive with Brighton Hove than I did in the agency, I have to say that. And that was one of the reasons I left. So it is very supported. It's quite a niche thing to do, but it is. I've always felt very supported. So not only do I get the support from the local authority, but actually us girls, ladies, support each other, which is really nice, and I've got a good circle of friends within that. Think of it as guiding and helping parents who might not have anybody, who might have grown up in the care system, who need support. It is a really lovely thing to do. Talk to us, ask us, find out. We will be as open as possible with you. I love it. I love a baby. I love it. I feel I've worked everywhere. I've worked in a bank, I've worked in Marks and Spencer, I've worked in an office. I get a lot of satisfaction. I feel like I've made a difference. I care because I think everybody deserves a chance. I care because I think if I can make a difference to one person's life, that matters.